Okay, hello, hello, Ghost. Hey, hold on, wow, mate. What's up? I've been saying that a long time, Ghost, haven't you? So, can't believe you've been with me so long. And are you sure you're feeling all right? So yeah, I was looking. I've been time-stamping Frandolph because that was where you first came in, and I think I'm on episode 9 now. Because what I'm going to gradually try and do Frandolph. Gradually timestamp. Not going to do loads of them, but you know. Since Ark Survival evolved, you're correct. Yes, excellent. Yes, I remember that. Howdy, partners. I just clip off that front bit, you know, where I'm just going through the settings. I left the window open today because, you know, just left a little bit of a gap there because, you know, it's bright there, but it'll soon die down and it'll equalise out. That's the intelligent thing, anyway. Anything else come in? Right, so yeah, I think it was 4 years ago. I was looking at it about 4 years ago, and you came in. I think it was on like number 4 or 5 of that Frandolph one. Rain for the next 7 days. Yeah, it's been a bit rainy the last few days as well, so we're in for a few days of on and off rain. So yeah, similar, but it's kind of cooled down. So you know, I don't have to open all the windows now. Right, okay, so let's see, what did I do last week? You know, I've forgotten what I did last week, but I know we were waiting for Kolbjorn Barrow. So howdy everyone. And a bit on the warm side. Yeah, it's not cold or anything, it's just, you know, it's like a 70 degrees in here indoors. So it's a nice, you know, temperature's okay. Just a bit gloomy. So yeah, I took off that mod. I can't remember why I had to turn it off, but I took off the unofficial patch and the other unofficial one. I think it cured whatever it was, but I can't remember what it was. So and I've now put it back on and restarted the game. So we're back on with all the things. I'm a good bit north of me. Yeah. We're up in the, you know, close to that icy area. Well, not that far up, to be honest. But down here, I'm in the south of the UK, which is, you know, really the lower end of the UK in Cornwall, which is the lowest part. So at least we're a bit more near the equator. So we're going to do Unearthed. Okay. So we got, you know, the little note came through just as I got here. The note came through and said that it was ready to go. Okay, I can't remember what I did last time. We'll also do that one today, so that's what we'll be doing today, these two. That oh, it could well be it was, I took it off for that. Anyway, so I may have done that, but I don't think so. I think I tried it didn't work. But you know, I don't know. And then down here, we might have a couple of things on here. I can't recall. Yeah, I can't recall either. So thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks, Ghost. I got just a couple of biscuits here, and I haven't got so much today. I'm gonna not have so many nuts today. Right. So that's what we're doing. So we just got back, and just as I came back here, transferred back after dropping all the stuff, which I hope I have. Yeah, kind of. 2 silent watchers. Okay, so yeah, if you don't want to partake in the chat, that's fine. But you know, come in, tell us what you think of the game. You know, if I ask for help, you can always help me out. So what I've done is I think I smithed this up a bit. Oh no, I didn't smith this up a bit. Oh, I didn't get a chance to do that then, but I did. I think those two I don't think have gone up since. Although they may have, I don't know. I've made this new dagger with 3 things going off, and it's 226. That's because it has a boost, because it's a Solstheim dagger. So we have deadly weapons, which means I don't need the other ones. Hi, Ghost and Ray. It's thunderstorms up here in the north of England. Yeah, we're supposedly had warnings about thunderstorms, but so far it hasn't happened. Yeah, Vicky. I was trying to think who that was then. As if I could forget you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky, for coming in. Very much appreciate it. Hit that like button, everybody. It's completely free. So I've got rid of a couple of things that I don't need. So I've got this one. I've got that bow. But I did get rid of my normal fiery, dagger thing. I got rid of that one. So we're not using it anymore. Hello, NJ. Hello. Nice to see you all, everyone. Always great. Thanks for NJ coming in. You helped me out a lot as well. So I haven't got too much on me. I hope I've dropped everything. I'm carrying this because I want that to to complete the set of that. I brought this one because that's something I ought to put on. If somebody would remind me to put on the frost resistance or fire at some point, because I always forget. That's just purely to pick up more stuff. That's for pickpocketing. That's for disease protection. So I do carry lots of stuff, which is why I try and get these weightless mod things. Okay. So anyway, we're back to. So hi everyone. Okay, we're back to Solstheim. We've got the note saying that it's coming.
You can go where you please.
And so let's go there now and carry on, because we're trying to complete this. Because I want to do new armors, new weapons, So I want the enchanting up, so I can do all the good enchanting
Stay inside
stuff.
the bulwark if I were you.
So looks like they're still alive. Wow, they're actually still alive. That makes a change, doesn't it? So yeah, I still can't remember whether he's killing them or not. I can't remember. I forget these things. Right, did I read that one? I might have to read it. It's kind of he's getting worse. I think. I can't remember if I read that or not. Which one did I have last time? I think we had 1920, so this could be the next one in the sequence. So I'll try and read it, but don't hold out any hopes, because my eyes can I've only got a blink sometimes and it goes blurry. Right, in volume 22, if it weren't for the comfort brought by my invisible friend, I would have fled this place long ago. I wish I had realised earlier that it was not a group, but a master who contains multitudes. He's guided me into a true understanding of the Barrow, and I greatly desire to meet with him. My insight into this place is now intuitive, so fundamental that I almost feel as if I built it myself. I explained to the workers how to use the tile set, but they seemed too afraid or uncoordinated to properly step on each tile quickly enough. No problems, nothing that the master cannot solve. We will be able to converse properly soon enough. So that's the next one, which is a hint for the puzzle that is in there, which I can't remember that now. Alright, should I go and get all this stuff? Maybe I'll get this stuff later on the way back, unless I completely forget, because it does, the trouble is with these things, they do weigh roll a lot. So please put a weightless mod on next time. But yeah, we actually got a live miner. It's unbelievable. But it's probably because we got rid of all the drawer, see. That's what our mission was last time, to get rid of some of the drawer. So at least we've got a few live ones, but will they stay alive? That is the problem. Or stabilise, as I like to call it. Right, okay, so I've got to talk to him. Sorry, I was so busy chatting, I forgot.
Those soldiers weren't worth much.
Hey, Ralis, Ahzidal.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon.
Believe it or not, I am slowly getting rid of some. I know it, but I'm probably picking up as many to replace them. But I don't know, I just like to have a potion for everything, to cover every eventuality. I know, it's stupid, or just... But, I've got a weightless thing, so it doesn't matter too much. But it doesn't mean I've got to wade through more. It looks like at least some of the miners survived this time. Oh, by the way, we're Claw Dius. This is my Claw Dius voice. kind of like a cheat with a nasty turn because he's a bit upset. So yeah, looks like they survived.
Yes,
So
well, the mercenaries
comfortable.
did their jobs, worth every septim. Of course, they might disagree. The dead ones, anyway. Gods, what a disaster. I feel like we've done this before, but that just means we're getting good at it. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these Enwas from running off.
What, by killing them? I'll just have that as... Okay, we're going... Well, don't keep on. Okay, so let's... I want to be alive when we come back. Are they all women? They're all women. I mean, it's a sheer guess, I don't know, you know. What's the difference between men and women? I'm not really sure. Especially these days. No offence to anybody who's either race or anything in between. Right. Come, my pretty ones. So now we have a frosty dagger as opposed to the fiery dagger. Just wanted to change. Yeah, well, I got caught out by that one, but this one neatly dispatches it. So, you know, we were a frontline character, and now we're definitely a frontline character. So, you know, that was the time in the block. I know, I don't know why I put that mod on, to be honest. Not like I need it, but I know, maybe I thought I needed it. Nah, I'm going to leave that one. Just going to go around this way as well. You know, because each time, you know, it may fill up. Some things fill up. Resisted ravage health. I didn't even realise I had a potion on it. If so, that was left over from last week. Yeah, they seem to resist a lot. It's probably because they're not, you know, they're just a bag of bones, I presume. So in that case, I won't bother putting poisons on anymore. Yeah, he's one of these crazy idiots who thinks they can just walk past me without so much as a blink. Right, just one hit there, and there's all I need. You know, that wasn't even a, you know, a heavy blow or anything. That was just a light one, you know. Yeah, don't pick that up. I don't want to make myself heavy if I've even started. I don't know why, but I always jump up here. Maybe due to the fact that I'm a little bit jumpy. So we've been through this bit before. So we shouldn't need to look up there again. Right, let's carry on down further into the depths. And I'll put this on so I know exactly where to go. Although I could have loads of markers on for all I know. That doesn't help, does it, when you've got more than one? But well, you know, we'll do that as well. Oh, I should have never mind, I'll do it later. Right, so now it shouldn't have any confusion. It should be going down this way. No, it's definitely confused. Have I got a marker? No, wrong one. I've probably got a marker, haven't I? Yes! Okay, right, now, third attempt. No active quest. Are you actually pulling my trousers off? But these seem to refresh. Another more dead bodies. So is it this way? Doesn't seem to enjoy it, does it? Now I could, you know, whip his trousers off from here if I wanted. But I'd have to enact the special power that we have acquired due to the power of Ordinator. Let's have a go at Ordinate. Let's do this one today. Because it is a rather thrilling experience. It saves me to walk, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to bother to pick up arrows anymore. Why should I do that? And waste my own time. Yeah, it doesn't want to show, does it? So I can't, I don't think I've got to go down there, or have I got to go down there? I don't know. I'll have a look at the microscope. It looks like it's going to go either side here. That didn't scare me at all. Right, torch then. Instant switching due to control. There it is. Aha. You're going to chop me head off, aren't you? Oh, there's Ahzidal's Ring of Necromancy. This is one of the 4 things you have to wear. So when we get the full set, we can either wear a full set of armour, or we can wear 3 of them, as long as one of them's the boots and the ring. So you must wear at least 4 and 3 of the armour, just to seal it in there so that your brains completely understand. Alright, because I know you got lots of brains. Can't bother with that. Right, which way did I go? Right, I should have 2, yeah. Alright, so we can't run down there. So we've been down there, gone through there, right, okay. So I've just checked, right, I've got to keep orientating myself because I'm completely thick. Tasteless. I don't know, was I funny a few years ago, Ghost? I don't know. I think I was funnier then. That's because I've aged considerably, especially mentally. Uh-oh. That didn't thrill me at all. So I could do, you know, the technique, because he's got his back up against that wall almost. You know, I can't use this special technique, but even though I'm going in front of this bright light here, he won't see me. He almost did. Try not blocking. No, that didn't work. No, hang on. Hang on. Come on, you can hit me and keep it a couple of times if you want. Right, now I've got him. Oh, good time there. Thinks he suspects something. Yeah, it was going off, on, off, on, off, on. I was trying to catch it right in between. And failed. Right, okay then. No panicking going on just yet. But it will be in a minute, don't worry. I think we went up there last time, didn't we? I think we're going. I think we should be going down, shouldn't we? I do believe we should be going down. Although there's a. See, there's that one back there, but I can't remember if that's the one that comes back to lead us back out. I'll ignore that one for a minute. Right, as an Iron Doors expert. Oh, this could be a real challenge, this one, but you know, even 4 years ago you could see that I was pretty good at this. Although, you know, I must admit, you know, when I did Frandolph, I was only playing Skyrim now and again. Believe it or not, I was only playing it every now and again, mostly on my 360, just to finish those last few things. And you know, I was still doing it on Xbox with all my mods on. But so this was what I really came back to when I started doing Frandolph, when I was really going full on in again with doing a long play of it, because I'd always wanted to stream it. So didn't appreciate that one. I won't pick up all the stuff from the spiders, or I'll do a couple, but we will do this one. Yeah, that did hurt slightly. Are you alright there, Claw Dius? That's it, I couldn't remember his name then. Ah, mad. So that's his voice. I hope you don't mind city voice, but some people like it, some people don't. I hope you'll bear with me. Right. Okay. Right, where now? So there's not much there. It's come to a complete dead halt. And there's almost detail there, isn't there? So it looks like it could be that way now. But yeah, I can't remember where I've gone. Right, left, forward, down. I mean, anybody know? Yeah, it wasn't so bad at that clairvoyance at work. It was kind of giving up the ghost. Just as clear the, doesn't it? I do like that sound, it is rather refreshing. Am I in the right place? Have I gone back on myself? Please, if somebody could fill that form in. Look, much as I love dwarven stuff, alright, here we go. This is the strange puzzle detector. Right, hang on. Please tell me I've already done this, although probably nobody would know. Right, so the only way to find out is to look in the map. Right, there is a way if I go there and there, but I'll get to it. It's probably through there. What lucky is it didn't say that one. A light blow is all I need. I won't do the blow again. I'm not picking up arrows anymore. I refuse. And I take it that shuts that door. And he's just not worth the light. So we do tremendous amounts of damage. Frenzy, is there any point? Everything's going to be above level 5. I'll take those. Right then, so now we go down there into the hidden area. Come, my sweetie. Yeah, good job I went in gently there, wasn't it? Level 5, yeah, it's very weak. I can't believe I came up and actually said something intelligent like, oh, that's far too weak for me to bother with. What, because you kept talking about it, Ghost? I quickly finish off my cup of tea and nearly choked on it in the process, trying to rush it down. So yeah, light blows from now on. We've got a far superior dagger. You know, it doubles the strength of the old one, which was absolutely destroying stuff with one hit. So we're pretty much guaranteed one hits all around the clock here. Isn't it? Now, I'll make sure I don't miss any of the Ahzidal stuff. So, if you see me go past it or anything like that, because I'm a bit past it, thought I knitted that together pretty well. So, yeah, is it? I think it's Dwemer's killing them, or is there, you know, or is it somebody else? You know, I haven't quite pieced together. I'll put it this way: if I did piece it together, I've forgotten it. But look, yeah, it's bright light here. Hello, hello. I'm a bright light, bright by the bright light. And yet he still cannot see me, even though I'm right in front of him. Surely some darkness would come over his face. Oh, not a stitch. So, if you're wondering how did I get my dagger this high, for those of you who don't know, but most of you do. You know, my old dagger was about 120 something, right? That was the best that I could do. Whereas this one's 150. Plus it has a chance of all three things going off and do a tremendous amount of damage. So that's why it's incredibly easy to just one hit stuff, and I don't even need to use the OP ordinator stuff. That's if you, if you know the game and you know all the little details of how to enchant and smith and all that lot, you turn yourself into a vast killing machine. Just using light blows. But I may have missed that one. But normally, you see, you wouldn't be picking up. You need to, the chaos enchantment is always good. I mean, I hadn't, when I first played it, I never disenchanted that particular one because it was a unique weapon. So until you said about it, Ghost, and I found out I could disenchant it and still keep the thing, because that's what Ordinator does. It means you can disenchant it and it's not destroyed. Then I was able to wield it. But sometimes the effect will not transfer, because if you do that with this is the one where we can't get past, isn't it? Yeah, the preserver perk. So that makes a big difference. Right, to get through there, I think I'll go over this thing. So I'm just going to look up here a minute. So another dead one there. Is that a bandit or a miner? I didn't notice. Let me just grab these items. Yeah, that's right. So gradually, because I'm doing, builds now, concentrating on different builds, whereas my first play I never bothered with that. I just continually continued my normal game. I didn't really concentrate on any other character, just that one. Right, so do I need to continue? Right, so I've got to go on every square. So I find it's better to be like this. Okay, so I can actually see where I'm walking. Otherwise, I might just judge it wrong. So you walk on every single one of them once, not twice. I may have hit that one there, and it should open. If it doesn't, you accidentally caught the corner of one or something. So I find it better in third person. And then, is that right? Oh, I didn't step forward afterwards. Sorry, I forgot which way the door was. Oh, I accidentally pressed that one. Oh yeah, oh, I messed it up. Oh no, I didn't. I did it so fast. So you can accidentally step on one. Oh good. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot the subtle trap at the end. Come on. Yeah, don't forget to jump as well. Hang on. Might be to judge it better now. No, I fell down again. Ah, fell down. No, I'll just get up there. Right, okay. Get the ring before you drop there. Well, why didn't they just finish that off? Don't knock the ring off. Right, that's it. So this one. Ahzidal's. I forgot there's yeah, so yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I think this one is for Necromancy, but I think it needs this one. Oh yeah, these two allows you, yeah, if you put it on. But you could use any one of these with any of three of those. At least that's how I tested it once and it worked. But I can't remember which one it was. Being of not sound mind. But I'm sure you don't mind it. Doesn't matter now, we step on it. Okay, right, we'll see if there's any goodies up here. Ah, what great fun this is! Ah, petty sour jam twice. You could try to borrow, just check there's nothing else in there. See, that's why they have things that's interactable. So you can do stuff like this, that man may be lying on something. Yeah, I wish you could go back to Oblivion, where, take the weapon off, then you can move them. Oh, it makes sense, doesn't it? Right, let me go up here, so we should be good. Right, okay. Okay, so that's the voice. But I wouldn't do it all the time. Probably in conversation. Right, okay, so now we can pursue, because this is a totally different level, but you'd never know it, would you? Chest under the stairs. Thanks, Ghost. Occasionally I do forget stuff. Which is why on my first play, although I thought I'd practically searched everywhere, I did make the occasional mistake. Hard to believe. But yeah, I'm more likely to miss stuff now, but that's because this is a bit quicker than I would if I was actually playing this live, like a day one release. Okay. A storeroom mace, I'll have that. Because they make good weapons. But I won't be getting a dagger, but I might just collect it. Okay, and then we take this away. So that my right hand is for killing and the left is for blocking, because we don't use shields. This is not a sword and shield character. Wow, I just went too soon there. Should have put a torch on, shouldn't I? I know what you're saying, you should flick the switch first. Ah, there it is. Do you know what I was thinking then, Ghost? I was thinking, no, let me think of all those switches. There was one where I couldn't remember because it was above me, and that one shot into my head then. So you didn't have to tell me that time. Actually, some of the stuff you tell me is starting to sink in, Ghost. I think there's a little bit of hope, possibly. But you know, don't now count the chickens, and maybe I may let you down as soon as I say it. Right, I'm just going to wander about just to make sure I don't miss a secret box, but I'm more likely to. Especially the older I get, I'll probably forget everything in the next one. Which, you know, my estimate now is 2027. I think 4 years ago I said it'd be about 24, 25. Well, that has been changed due to the update from Bethesda. Right, okay. Right, now work out where to go now. There. No, got to go back there. So yeah. Can I thought I could carry on, couldn't I? Because we can't quite do it all yet, can we? Yeah, I think that's as far as we can go. Okay, right. So let's go back. There's no path seen, but it's... So now we have to wait so we can do something else. I don't think we can do the werewolf yet. That's the next level down, isn't it? Have we missed some armour here? Because usually you get something with each go. But maybe we'll do that on the next one. So yeah, I'll be careful I don't actually miss anything, because it's easy to miss those armour pieces because they're tucked away in little corners and little things. So we'll go back. Anybody could remind me if I have missed one, because you know, although I try my best, I do sometimes get it wrong. Such is old age. Been a while since any of my characters have been in here. Okay, yeah. Okay, I've got a couple of biscuits there, but I'll leave them for a minute. Right, okay, darkness approaches. So let's go and see Ralis again. I'll stop creeping.
Well?
Excuse me, Ralis. All the dragon are dead.
Good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least.
Getting a bit low
I
on
think
money.
we're almost to the bottom of the barrel, but...
Almost?
It's going to be everything I can do to find more miners. We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely.
I think I'm running out of money.
5,000.
You can't be serious.
I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like
That's
I
for all
said,
the John
we've got
McEnroe
quite the
fans.
reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation.
Really? I
Have you
can
got
think
the
of other
money?
ways. Like death. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
What happened to the other one? Did you kill them all? Oh no, they're still alive. Hello.
Look, this can be a slow business. Digging
Yeah, I
takes
gathered.
time.
Okay, well, while we're waiting for that one then, we'll turn him off. We'll talk to Elynea. Part of the Telvanni Tower at Tel Mithrin is withered. Elynea needs 3 taproots soaked in the... Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, that was why I took off the unofficial patch, because if you have problems soaking these things, apparently it's the unofficial patch. So take it off. Okay, yeah, take it off. Restart the game. Okay, so make sure you take it off from your mods. Restart it. and then go back in, and then when you go in there, it should activate, and you should be able to soak the 3 things just by interacting with you know, the little arrow that you had to do in the stream. You don't have to drop them in, okay? And then we can go back here. So that's where we're going to go, back here to Tel Mithrin. And for all those years, 4 years ago, I've been calling, you know, Clavicus Vile, I've been calling him Clavius Vile the whole time. That's because sometimes I look at things and I don't know, completely make a new spin on it by inventing a completely different word. So for years I was calling it that, and it was only when I started Friend Off that I stopped saying that. Because I think you corrected me at some point. I just went into the wrong place, sorry. I was too busy yakking. Let me check the chat, because I've completely lost it now. Oh, it was them talking upstairs. Wrong, yeah, I just realised that, guys. Well, it's easier to make a mistake, isn't it? Is in my case. Now, it might be morning, so probably aren't up yet, so I'll give them a couple of hours. But they still got a lot, you know, because it's just went in, or just came out. Looks like she went in.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Hello there, Elynea.
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
I had the 3 soaked taproots.
Truly? Well done. I'll just keep 2 of them for myself. No need for Neloth to know. Take that last taproot and plant it into the wall of the withered house.
What if I don't want to do that? What have you got for sale, Elynea?
Every type of fungus in Solstheim or Skyrim. Oh, and a few other ingredients and potions.
Anything interesting? Like something I haven't got? Like the fish? I always get fish. 300 on page 300 for that. I'll have one of those. Probably don't need Dasbury Grape, or I might. I always pick up the fish. What are you saying? And I'll have that. Any more fish? But fish is surprised what you can do with fish. They have a special ingredient.
I like your
oh, thank you for all the little teeny bits. Be careful you don't actually mop up the wrong ones.
Another wanderer.
Free stuff, see that one red,
just
that
like
one
the
red.
others.
Biggins, they won't let you have biggins. Oh no. So don't overdo it, otherwise they'll be back on you and a sack full of trucks.
People can be so irritating.
Only the small ones there. Like, I don't know why they never let you have the next ones up, to be honest. Yeah, you thought they'd be giving us the medium ones by now, wouldn't you? So I'll pick these up because all these ingredients are very, very useful. Oh, I nearly did, didn't I? I probably got a load of those, but yeah, I do a lot of alchemy, so I make sure I got loads of everything. Right, okay, what a great day that was. So we'll finish that off. Now I'm very pleased. Now we can pursue the next chapter. So now we've got to plant it. Where do we plant it, he asked. Just there. I'll follow the little arrow, shall I? Quite a lot, Mum, if you are collecting one, yeah. So is it inside the building? It is inside the building. What a thankful guess. Right, now I'm going to the right place. So I hope you enjoyed it today. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. It doesn't cost you a penny, but by Jove, it just helps my channel grow. You know, and just like this plant, you know, it's nice when things grow, isn't it? Unless, of course, you don't like plants. I'm not a massive fan of plants. But I do like Robert Plant, which is a little bit odd, you could say. I think I got a load of white cap. The day might be finally come where I don't need white cap. I can have the glue dust apparently. So yeah, I tend to pick all this up because it's all very useful. Is that blister water in the background? No, it's not. Alright, okay, so now what? Right, I've done that. Right, now I've got to go back and talk to her. So I'll read it very carefully because I miss it so easily. Is this a free one? No. And I forgot, because I've got that book now. Because I've got that book, I'll set the Sallow Regent. I can now get extra on my enchantments. So once I get this armour and that enchantment, then we can start doing some better enchantments and making everything better. Which means I could do a new one of these. So you may think, oh well, this will kill everything. No, I'll be trying to improve on it if I can. I probably can't improve that anymore because it's that particular thing, but I can add. Wait for it. I can add another enchantment on top of this one. That's the beauty of it. There's, more than two, if you have 2 or more enchantments and you disenchant it, you could use that and have an additional one. Crazy, eh? Not all people know that. A lot of people do though. Who was it used to say that? Michael Caine, wasn't it?
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable.
My name's Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that. No, it's not quite in the spot, is it?
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
They say taproot is planted.
Good. Now maybe Neloth will get off my back about it. I suppose you think you should get paid for helping an old woman. Here, take these. I'll sell you more if you come back later.
Exactly. You can have, I forgot that, because when you got twin enchantments, you could have that triple one, plus you could have 2 more on top. So you still got... Then you can make something which could deal death to everyone, which is what I did with my first character. Is
Mafala,
I had 1-hit weapon even before I did all my really top enchantments, but that just sealed it because then I could play on master level and almost 1-hit them. Normal things I could 1-hit. The harder ones just took about 3. Maybe 4. I think the biggest dragon in it would probably take 4 or 5 hits, and that's even without poison. Right, okay, and I've learnt loads of stuff since then, because I don't know everything. Right, I've got to wait for the message. I'll try. So I don't think that one works. I did try that one and go back, that didn't work. So I could, Waking Dreams, can't do that one. Well, I could do that one. Hang on, where's that book? So for those that don't know, and I'm sure everybody does, if you open this Sallow Regent, that gives you a choice between boosting alchemy or alchemy or boosting magic. Okay, so you swap between those two to get that boost. Okay, some people say you can go to the Guardian Stones and pick the Thief one as an additional one. I didn't notice a difference, but it's quite a small difference, so you may not notice. It depends, if it's like 1.7 you probably see a slight difference, but if it's like 1.3 it may not go up enough to trigger the next one. So that's for those who don't know. Switch between those two when you do potions or enchanting. Okay, right, but I'm sure you all do. Right, okay, so we've just got to find something to do since then. We won't go and get him yet, because by the time I get the Morag, I want a weapon so deadly, because he's going to do it all from range. So I will need something that's got to be really deadly when I do it. Right, so what should we do then? There's not much else to do apart from this. But if it's who I haven't done on that. So I'll tell you what. Let's have a little look around and see what else is there to do. I don't think I've got. I could go home and get that, but I don't think I've got enough ebony ingots. So I'll have to leave that one. Oh, this is a follower thing. That's where you can set who to be follower, but I don't use it on this one. Yeah, this one I can't seem to do this one for some reason. Not quite sure what happened there, but again, it could be. You know, maybe I ought to try that with the unofficial patch off. So let's see. Yeah, all these are. Those other things. So yeah, that one, because I haven't had a follower, I haven't really got to know. I can't do this one. This one is also broke, which it might be because I put that mod on. I may have to at some point. Take off that mod and see if I can do this one. I may even take all my mods off, clear the space and re-put them all back in. What was that, Ghost? Hang on, I can't see this phone, it's a little bit dim. My phone? A bit like me, to be honest. I think you can sneak into thieves, go and approach Vex, then turn in the stones. Okay, alright. Yeah, I was looking back on Frandolf, and Frandolf, she went in there. She was not able to complete it, and every time I go to see Brynjolf, I did the one where you had to get the get the three, the money from those three people, Zero, whatever her name is, and the other guy beginning with Bowley or whatever it was. And when I finished that and went back to which is supposed to be put me into the Thieves Guild, as soon as I just walked up to the centre, as I was walking towards the centre bit where they kind of make me a member, they suddenly attacked me for no reason. I didn't have a weapon out, I didn't do anything. All I did was he was stuck, he couldn't get out past onto the thing, so I went round just to move him, and then he started moving towards it, and when I went back to carry on up to the centre, he moved forward and then just suddenly attacked me. And they all attacked me. So I don't know what went wrong with that. Again, probably a mod. So there's not much else we can do, to be honest, until the next thing. So let's see. Let's have a little search around then. I won't get some storeroom, otherwise we get way down. Let's just let's try getting to one of the peaks of, or I killed someone. I don't think I killed someone, but so there are 4 mountain peaks. This is one of them. Okay, just here. Okay, the other one is somewhere around here. I'm not 100% sure, but it's on there. Could be here, and then there's another one down here somewhere. I think it's can't quite remember where, but there's 4 peaks of Solstheim, and you will not have that come up. So most people don't know about it, because it's only when you get the last 10 or 15 feet, when you're there's the tip and you're just down below it. It's only when you've got the last little bit that it actually triggers that this is a location to discover. So that's why most people don't do it, and it's also extremely dangerous, because you're 9 times out of 10 you're going to fall back down. So but I forget where they are sometimes as well, and they're really difficult. 3 of them aren't too bad to get to if you have a horse, but one of them is really difficult because it's so pointed. There's just, you got to get the horse in the exact right place, get him enough to trigger that marker, and then you can click to that marker and quickly go back down or teleport. So most of the time the horse, when you're trying to get that last little bit, he goes too far and falls off to your death. Right, let's see if we can find somewhere to explore while we're waiting for that thing to go next. So sorry, it's gone a little bit dull. So I'm trying to think. There should be about 54 different locations here. Let me just. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit hard to count these, to be honest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So there is more, and that's probably 41. So there is more. So let's see where there's. I usually go for where the gaps are, and go there. There's an unmarked one with 4 rings. If you're a werewolf, you can get the 4 rings. So let's go to this area. See if we can just unlock something new. We are a Khajiit, a sly, slim, invisible Khajiit. And we watch out for the Morag Tong, of course, which can obliterate you in a couple of seconds. So we'll go along here and we'll see if we can find a new location. So it's, you know, it's bound to be something in this area, isn't there? Lovely music from Charles Einstein. Sorry. I have to do it a little bit harder to hit that one. Only light blows. But I can't do it secretly. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? I'll do a heavy blow. Although I made a miss there. I'll tell you what, I'll do one of these. All 3 didn't go off there. Yeah, they keep moving, that's the trouble, makes it difficult. So frontline character, I'm not quite so good, which is why Morag is going to be a bit tricky to do. So I'm trying to get it as high as I can to face that evil minion. I've already done that. Yeah, well, I don't want it to take too long to get anywhere. Because basically, you know, if I go too slow, it's going to take a lot longer. Don't want to bore you too much, just slightly. Oh, the bear, oh dear. Oh god, quaking in me boots. Oh. Whoa, have a go. Go on, you can have a go. I haven't got a good enough armor yet. Hello, Fahlbtharz. Just talking about you know. So I'm not really taking much effort. He resisted chaos damage. So hello Fahlbtharz. How are you? Very kind of you to come in. I'll announce your name at the end in celebration of your name. But very good. It's like a little play on vulgar, isn't it? But with an F. Ah! I see something in the distance. Right, and then I'm going to heal myself without the aid of going into the menu. I do like to explore, you know. I don't want to go too slowly, because you know I don't want to, you know, don't want to be really slow, do I? So this is actually looks like a good place to visit, doesn't it? It's probably Kagrumez. It's just a complete guess, of course. On that Frandov I was doing, that was first streaming I was doing on PlayStation. I was saying about what was hang on, what was I saying? I've got to think now. I was saying about, oh god, I forgot now. Oh dear, I'll have a brain seizure one day. Maybe not. Go on, think, Ray. Go on, think. Oh no, it's too much strain. Right, I think this is Kagrumez, but it's a complete guess. secret dungeon where they challenge you to different things, but you need stones to progress. Kagrumez stones. I should have one, but I think I've only got one. Yes, and I think you need at least 4 to complete it. I'm not bothered with that. All that. Kagrumez. And a decent weapon inside. I can't remember what it is, so don't tell me. Yes. As John Cleese would say. Bless you, my lord. Oh no, he's still alive, isn't he? Did it say Kagrumez? I didn't notice it. Of course it is. Okay, right. So you know, basically, I generally look around the area because you know there's like the sneak stuff, don't there? There it is. There's the magic button. Blocking. I may already have something better than that, but you know, what's wrong with a bit of dread? Especially when you're an assassin. I don't use swords. I only use daggers. My speciality only. Now you can actually trigger these if you want. Just to be unorthodox, I will. Look at that. Hit like that. 99% of you went for that, didn't you? But not many people know that you can do the gears as well. All pretty clued up on the no. I won't finish that. Got fed up of saying no, to be honest. Right, what do we have here? Some hidden paradise for the Fahlbtharz, dancing on each other's graves. Lovely Dwemer dishes. I'm sure Ray has one of everything. I was pretty close to the lever. Yeah, but you know you can activate that. That was in Oblivion, and it must have got dragged in. People do like their Oblivion, don't they? And it's finally got the patch, and I checked it, and everything was okay. The next one will do performance. I'll believe that when I see it. Do not kill everything you see. As if I would, Ghost. Oh yeah. 2 possible pets. So yeah, if you've got a follower, you know, if you like having a follower with you, and you haven't got a follower mod, okay, and you want an additional follower, you can have one of these. So you have a human follower and a dwarven follower, a dwarven machine.
Treasure of Kagrumez will be ours.
If you say so. That old crackpot made the trial sound a lot harder than that.
So you get clues from this.
I just have to figure out how to get this thing started.
Are they going to start it? I thought for them.
Just one more bottle. Might be a second one to get to sleep.
So they haven't done it yet, so wait for me to kill them, have they? I can easily accommodate you there. And no one will know, even when I do it right in front of their face. Although that could come back to bite me.
No, a girl with hair of gold. They called her fair. She called me bold.
But I like listening to these because a lot of people didn't bother. Some reason I did a heavier blow there. So he has 2 of them. Let's have a look at the Ralis Eldridge notes on Kagrumez. Right, so yeah, I'll try and read this. As you know, the eyesight is wobbly. This is our last stream before my cataract operation. Okay, I won't go into details. So next week there will be no streams due to the fact I'll be recovering from that surgery, which I should be able to take the thing that, you know, they put a cover over it, which is not a kind of patch. It is actually something you can see through, and the next day I can take it off. I have to wash gently over this eye every day. Wash the eyelid, keep germs away from it, and after a few days I should see an improvement in my vision. Anyway, I don't think that was anything to do with this book. I am closer to solving the mystery of these ruins. I have found references in ancient Dwemer texts that calls Kagrumez the site of a set of trials, a training ground of sorts. This is thus far unexpected in my unprecedented in my research, so I've got trouble reading them sometimes. Sometimes if I drop this, it is slightly better. It depends on what time of day it is. So it's slightly darker if I do that. This could explain why that gate is so unmovable. The proper trial has not been completed. It is possible nobody has opened this gate since the days of the Dwemer. What treasures of the ancient world lie in wait behind these doors? The pattern on the gate seems to hold the solution to unlocking it. It bears a resemblance to the console in the centre of the chamber. So these are all clues of what you're going to have to do in here. But what does it mean? There are 9 holes that I assume are to be filled, but with what? If only I had the means to fund more expeditions to the other Dwemer ruins of Solstheim. So that's a clue that you get some of the others from other places. The Dwemer ruins of Solstheim, they would surely hold the keys to opening the locked gate. Even if I had the means to start the trials, I surely have not the means to complete them. I can't wait for more funding. I am going to have to recruit those who will act on the promise of treasure alone. Surely there are those as excited about this find as I am. Ralis Eldry. Okay, so that's his journal, which gives you a clue of what you got to do. I would normally like to pick that up, but I'm going to leave that. I can always come back another time. Okay, but I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient with carrying stuff. So this one.
Who would do such a thing?
See, even now.
Someone there. What was that? Someone there.
I like the way they twitch.
What was that? Is someone there? What was that? I'd kill for a decent bottle of mead. Not fair that they always take the
There's a little dance they like to do. So I'll do a light blow here. She didn't even notice that.
What? Whoever did
I may have
this
missed that one.
Dead.
We've got to be quite
You
close
hear
up
me?
with her.
Dead.
And she didn't. She just managed to finish the sentence off. Well done. If you're wondering why I've got extra things like leaves, oak leaves, because I have extra materials and ingredients, courtesy of a mod. Right, okay, so we now have 3 of these Kagrumez things. I think you need 4. There's 5 altogether, but you only need 4, I think. But that's a complete guess. Right, so we have different ways we can go by the look of it. Okay, so if we go that way, let's get a torch out. Didn't really do a lot, did it? Why is it lighting it so bad in games? It's like, oh, and it does a tiny little bit. It's because I haven't got Unreal Engine, that's why, which fills in all the accoutrements. So what I usually do is wander around the edge, therefore exposing the other areas. So I like to expose myself. No, I don't. No, ignore that statement. That's just a joke thrown in for your amusement. Okay, so by doing that, it opens access to all the different areas. So let's try, say, number 1. Let's have a look. So to get through this one, watch out for that. You just need one at 9 o'clock and a, what's that, 3, 4, what is in between? Okay, so orientate yourself this way. So 1 there and 1 there. That should do that, which is a little bit scary in its own right. And then something attacks you, closes it off. You have to defeat these enemies to continue. You might have resisted that. There's also something over there which is going to try and rip my head off, which are extremely deadly, I might add, and ignore armour, and they move around quite quick. It's difficult to hit them. So when you get there as quick as we can, because this guy can pulverise me in a couple of hits. Or twits, as I like to call them. Right, he hadn't at all actually. Well, yeah, they're very quick moving, so you know. So it's a bit hard to surprise him because you know you've got to be really close up with the fella to kill him. But I thought I'm really heavy blow, therefore destroying him with one foul swoopy. I'm just see what he said a minute. Those crossbow thing ignore armour. I just said that, Ghost. I do know about that. Having done it a few times, and also, you know. But okay, there's another one here. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they kind of walk straight into me. Really, they're very fast. So when you got a dagger and you haven't got very much range, it's very difficult to catch this guy. So this guy by surprise. And that's what happens. So I'll try and stay hidden a minute. See if I get a sneak attack on him. It could be difficult as he's going side to the right. There you go. Now will I be able to get him now? Yes. And you may have noticed there's quite a large number appearing there. That's because of the little boost that we have to our weapon, which you know, gives us even more damage. I wasn't even watching the red bar goes because I wasn't too worried about it. Right now I'm completely lost myself. Okay, that seems to be done. And this seems to be a door. But it won't open. So I think that one gets shut. But they do open at some point. But that's a complete guess. Well, there should be another one somewhere. Yeah, it don't light up much, does it? It's like so dark you can't see a thing in here. God, I can't wait till this is done in Unreal Engine 5. Please, Bethesda, don't bother with Creation Engine 2, will you? Because, you know... I'm finding it so hard again. Probably because I keep missing. Right, so I noticed that they were still around, so therefore we should have completed it now. I never pick up the metal. Right, now it should have unlocked something. So you have to get rid of all the enemies. I may have stepped on a trap, that's probably what that was. But there should be a way up. Or as I like to call it, a whoop. So there's a place there and a place there, but it looks like we got access to this one, and he does one at a time, I think. It's a complete guess though. I mean look, that didn't even make any difference, did it? Alright, it did. Right. Sneaky mode. Okay, so basically you go to each section using more Kagrumez things as you go. And when you have all four, you can go through the whole lot. Oh, is that the one? Is that one of the ones I could have as a buddy? But I think you get that at the end, don't you? So there's one of those. That's not worth enough. I'm tempted to get up and have a look at this. I won't pick up those, but I'll pick up these because, you know, the oil. I may have picked up one of those. Don't forget that. But normally, if I'm not sure about, you know, that's good for selling. I've probably already got something that as good as that, but if it's worth a little bit of money, I generally pick it up. They are concealed, yeah. I think you get those as a reward then. 30 points of stamina. I don't think I've got something that absorbs stamina. I may have already got it, but if anything that I'm not sure about, I tend to pick them up. So I'll pick that up, but I'm not sure, but I know I've got that one. Alright, make sure you check every nook and cranny here. This, I do believe, is your reward for completing it. So we could confirm that because I don't want to get that wrong. Right, so this time we have top, bottom and on the right. So basically what we had before, but these two together, one at the top. What's that? Now at the end is the decent weapon. Is it this one here, Ghost? Because I can't remember. They took us so long in between these, you know, characters. It's so long that I can't remember. That is one of the Dwemer pets. Okay, so that's the sequence: top, bottom, and to the right. So we go back. So you just look at each one, see what position they got to be in, and do it. So I've only ever done this maybe twice. So I haven't done this very often. I've concentrated mostly on my original character and nothing else. Basically, bar the builds I've been doing on PlayStation. Right, okay. So now we should get a fresh set of enemies that we have to kill. Okay, and we got to get rid of all these. And you know. And although I haven't got terrific armour, I can do deadly damage, so I don't have to worry too much. Because one hard blow will do it. Or a little one like that. It depends how strong they are. Right, I'll just find out what they have. I usually pick up soul gems and the oil. Planet Leader has two. The Sand Strider Dealer has another and cannot be called. Yeah, one of them is in one, you know, on a Dwemer ruin. I can't remember if we need the cogs or the lead. I think it's the cogs, isn't it? So I'll take that one. So there is a mission for cogs from the Mages Guild. Okay. So we have to get rid of this one, which turns into a big one like that. So basically, if I go up here and just one, you know, just do this, one hit should kill him. Even though he resists the the actual triple bonus that we have. Yeah, you need that for the Mage's Guild. Right, okay, so basically we can't see a light because of all this darkness. But there's another one here somewhere. But basically I can just do a light hit and that'll kill him. Because, you know, if you do 30 times, 30 times this, you know, I won't bother with the maths today, but 30 times that is a lot. You know, it's over like 400 and something. So that's why that's deadly, and that's even without those three things going off and doing additional damage on top. Okay, right, is that it? It looks like it is finished. So let's just check, because a new area should open up. So I think, because I'm not 100% on these things, I'm never 100%, is you just keep on going. You should end up coming out here, but I'm not 100%. Because, as I say, there's long gaps between my few builds that I've done. I've only done these, I've only really experimented with builds, like properly experimented, in the last 5 years since I've been streaming Skyrim. I've only ever done it with one character before, because I wanted to 100% the game, and I'm very close. I'm almost there, about 98%, 99% there. Right, so yeah, if you do this one, you can have this as a pet. Okay? But I can't remember how you do it, but you probably unlock them all and... Did I do that one? Right, okay, there's amber. I think you only get amber, I think if you've got the... what's it, edition? If I'm in doubt, I generally do it, but I know I got that one. Right, so to do the next one, we need 4. So we need a diagonal that way and one in the corner. All right. So I think we have 4. No, we've only got 3. You in sneak mode, so it does not know you're there. Yeah, because I'm in sneak mode, that's what did the damage. Plus the 100 times that as well. So we only have 3, so we cannot do the next one. Hello, NeptuneScape. Hello. If I missed anybody else, I'll have a quick look, just make sure. If I don't respond to your question, please repeat it, or somebody could just mention it. I did put NJ down here, I did. So let me just see what you're saying. Cool, thanks. Yes, I believe I gave up on it. Yeah, you'll find as you go around Solstheim, you know, if you do all the places, you will find those other ones. Just look very carefully, okay? But one of them is on the guy by the Salt Strider. You know, there's a little ramp leading to a Salt Strider. You can't use him to fast travel like you could in Morrowind, but he does sell a Kagrumez jewel. Alright, and you only need 4 out of 5. Sorry, Arnold's Endeavour. Right, okay. Oh, well, yeah. Is that what you get afterwards? Over 4,500 damage before the enchantment takes effect. Not bad. You in sneak mode, so it does not know. Morning, Neptune. I think it is early afternoon. Excellent. Okay, well, I can show you. Actually, I can have a biscuit now. Low sugar, low saturates. That's a healthy way to eat. Because those items are not exactly the healthiest in the world. So, you know, you could have this guy as a follower. So because I was in sneak mode I couldn't interact, but I can ask him to follow me. I don't need some bucket of scrap. So I'll tell you what, I'll ask him to follow me. Alright, and I'll deposit him somewhere. So this guy is an additional follower. Okay, but you know, I can tell him to wait or whatever. Okay, but we can't get through any further, so there's no point really. So I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll leave him here. Buy this tweak. Alright, we'll leave him there because I don't particularly want him to occupy me because I'm a loner. Alright, so we can't do the next bit. We need another one. Or 2. Can't remember now. Right, let's find my way out. That way. Good idea, Ghost. Brilliant. Brilliant. Give that man a huge... Oh, he wanders about with him. Right, oh, he's still following. Right, come along then. Can't really disregard my orders. Right, come on then. I don't particularly like followers. They can be rather annoying for an assassin. That's the character voice. Claw Dius, the Khajiit. If you want me to tell you the whole story of it, please ask. Right, I'd like you to wait here, you ignoramus. I'll tell you what. Yeah, wait there indefinitely, please. He doesn't seem to want to. Okay, well in that case, buzz off. So we can't go any further. Alright? So, please follow me on. Yeah, I just tried to send him what is on his settings? I don't want him to have any boosts. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is amazing follower tweaks. You can, that's if you don't want him to ever die. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff. Is there any way I can turn him off completely? So you can turn, I don't want, no. So can I actually stop him? Yeah, I don't want them to ever initiate combat. But it looks like he's, for some reason he's broken. And he won't leave this place. But maybe I've got to go outside. I tell you what, I'll take the light out, maybe I'll disappear. So hopefully this is the way out. I think we may have lost him. Quick, let's get out before he comes. Right. Well, the actual sun's come out. Hard to believe, isn't it? But equally balances out by... Oh, it's slightly brighter that side. I'm all tempted to go and pull that over, but I'm too lazy. But let us... I'll tell you what. Hope you find it interesting. Let me put on a marker here. Alright, because I noticed there are some locations here which I haven't been to. But let's say fast travel here to see if Ralis gives us a message. Oh dear. I wonder why that's not working then. It says he heads back home, but he doesn't. Oh dear. He doesn't seem to wanna... Oh dear. Okay, I think he may have messed up my play. How can I get rid of this? Anybody got any tips on how to get rid of this irritating slob? Right, that's annoying, isn't it? Could be. Well, I'm going to do that one. Ah, that seemed to work. Okay, right, he's going to stay there forever permanently. Well, I do not need him. Well, he's an extra pawn. One human plus one of these. Alright, managed to get rid of it. So do that one if you're stuck. That's if you have amazing follower tweets. I do have a home, yes. But I don't want him ransacking the house.
You can go where you please. But I'd say stay inside the bulwark.
Well, I'm going to wait till morning. Because it's deadly, horribly dark. Well, I'll eat all these. I mean, I've only got a couple of biscuits. Sugar-free. Well, one of them's got a tiny little bit. Point something. I'm going to have a sugar-free, which is completely sugar-free. Sweet, and that's all I have for today. Apart from, oh, I've got a chewing gum. Are you still up, Neptune? Apparently. Right. No sign of him yet. So I'm going to do the unexceptional. I'm going to go another 24 hours. In Oblivion you can only do... Was the game where you can only do 23 hours? Oh, The Witcher, wasn't it? Wow, I can't believe the creation engine has beaten The Witcher at something. It's good gaming time. House is quiet, okay. It's 1:52 and right then. No special event. Right, okay, in that case we'll go back to where that location was. Because we're trying to discover all of them. Alright. Go back to Kagrumez. I've only ever done this once. Where I've completed Kagrumez. And I can't remember who it was, whether it was Frandolf or whether it was Saruman or Eowyn. Those are the only ones that would have possibly done it. Okay, so if we look around, you'll see we have what I thought we did. Ah, there's one over there, look. I'll put that away. Hello, Queen. You seem to have woken up the spiders, Queen. Hello, how are you? What as my deadly assassin destroys everything in the vicinity. Hello, Queen, how are you? I'll write you down. Thank you, Queen Kyoch, for coming in. If you wonder why I make that funny sound, that's how you pronounce it. But at least I hope so. Read your message. Right, okay. Yes, mistress. Hello to everyone else, and have a great day. Hi there, saying hi and good luck for your surgery. I left a like, but I am playing Division 2 online with friends. Wow, excellent. I didn't know you were into those kind of things. Well, but I know, it's like me and Jess, we like playing on something which some people might not like. Oh, good luck with that, Queen. Okay. Okay, he's gonna read it. Bye everyone, I have things to do. Okay, thanks for popping in, Queen, and thanks for telling me that. Bye for now, and take care, alright? Have a great day. And thanks for wishing me well on my surgery. Very kind of you. Thank you. Should have said that before you left. So my brain can only work at a certain speed. Very slow. So I hope it's not too annoying for people. Wow, I'm walking slowly. Come, let us walk quicker. Right there, oh, there's a couple of places. I always like that face, you know, I'm very angry, Kikit. Not Salman angry, because he's top nutcase. Oh yeah, I might be over it. I'll tell you what, I'll unhinge this one. This one actually, I wonder if that's that place. Although I think that place is over here. Yeah, I think it's over there somewhere, but this could be the werewolf place. Sorry. I know there's a werewolf place somewhere, but I can't quite remember where it is. So there's a little place up here for a cadit to explore. Sneaking round. I know it's on Frandolph, I was on third, yeah, this is it. Yeah, so if you get to this place here, okay, so look on your map. This area here, so here's the altar of Thrond. There is Kagrumez, so if you kind of draw a straight line underneath Kagrumez, okay, and then go up in between these two, but to your left, in other words, it's north of that, Boetheah Grove, there. Alright, so in this little kind of flat bit in the middle of here, these are werewolves, and if you have become a werewolf at any time, you can converse with these people.
Hold, traveler. You have no business here. Be on your way. Wait. You're one of us, aren't you? A werewolf? Then perhaps you do have business here. Forgive me. I'm Raquel of the Frostmoon Pack.
Raquel.
Welcome, brother.
There you go. So, if you are a werewolf, which we are, although I shouldn't have to show you that, should I? Alright. Then you have access to 4 rings, especially for werewolves. But her first line, she knows whether you're a werewolf or not. If you're not a werewolf, she will not talk to you. They would just go like, you know, whatever. They won't. You can't do anything. So change into a werewolf, come back.
Welcome, brother.
And then you
Hello
can.
again.
So do you live out here?
Since I was born, my parents were members of the pack, back when Majni's father was Alpha. After they died, Majni and Akar took care of me, taught me to hunt. I'm not as good as they are, but I do my best.
So we'll warn normal one off, yeah. Have you ever thought about moving to the city?
Why? Have you seen how they live? They cower behind their walls, afraid of every ashhopper, every netch. No, I'd rather be here, free to hunt, free to live my life as I choose.
Nice woody outfit for a woody creature.
Welcome, brother.
So I think this is the guy.
It's been too long since we met another who shares our blood.
I'll share your meal. So I do believe this is the guy. So if you...
Welcome, brother. It's been
some
too
reason
long since we met another who shares our blood. I am Majni.
Hello, Alpha.
Of the
I am Beta.
Frostmoon Pack. You are welcome here, so long as you respect our law.
What's that, don't eat you? Are you... Oh, werewolves? You look rather fairy.
Aye. The blood still runs true among some on Solstheim, as it has for centuries. We have chosen to embrace Lord Hircine's blessing.
How
You know it
unfortunate.
well. The speed and strength of the beast. The thrill of the hunt.
Stop it.
The triumph of the kill.
Don't...
This is
I'll
our
change.
purpose, our way of life. So it was for my father, and his father before him. And I welcome any who walk that path.
Don't tempt me! Are there other werewolves?
You might find a few others. Strays, lone hunters. But ours is the last true pack that remains.
I've seen another pack. They tried to rip me head off. You have anything to trade, so once you've had a little conversation with him.
Furs, bone, trophies of the hunt. But those are of little use to you. There is one more thing. Since the days of the Great Hunt, our pack has kept a set of rings, blessed by Lord Hircine himself. I sense his favor on you. For you, I will part with them, if you can pay my price. Here, take a look.
Took a while getting there, didn't you? So, yeah, if you look through his stuff, you know, usual stuff, you know. But he has these 4 rings. I think you can wear 2 of them, but they do cost a bomb. And I have 181,000, so I don't know if I can afford it. So this one, while in beast form, your attacks do 50% more damage, but you also take more damage. So you know, kind of cancels itself out, doesn't it? But you do more damage. So as long as you kill them quicker than they can kill you, you're all right. And then when in beast form, the Ring of Instinct, the world around you seems to slow down, so that slows everything down, so you can do everything fast. Then the Ring of the Hunt, while in beast form, your health regenerates. Very useful for a beast. And the last one, Ring of the Moon, increases the duration of your howls by 25%. So, 2. I mean, that's what, 8, 12, that's about 12, 13,000. Well, since we're dripping in money, I'll buy them all. I would have the rabbit leg. Do I need, if I need pelt, I'll come back. Okay, so that's what you can do.
Guide you.
That's those 4 things. So you can only do that if you are a werewolf.
Yes,
Otherwise,
I haven't got for now.
You cannot
Majni
converse
offered to
with
help
them
me
and
reclaim
they'll
my
shoo
territory.
you away. And if
I
you
hunt
hang
with him
around,
until
they
then.
might just
After
get
that,
angry at you. Might be able to look in here
that's
as well.
close
you're
enough.
not supposed to be in here.
Goodbye.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, don't try doing that, will you? Who are you, Akar?
Akar, Majni's brother.
Man, you're a buff
I
guy,
hunt,
aren't you?
he talks. Go talk to him.
What do you hunt?
Deer, sabers, reeks, boar, bear. I hunt soon. Go bother Majni.
Simple words.
Greetings, bloodkin.
Right, okay, I almost got away with it. Right, okay then. Very much like to go in there, you know, get in that box. So don't forget that place there. That's right in the middle of here. Frostmoon Crag. 4 secret instruments. He has the same kind, same voice in there. That's because there are about 70 voice actors in this game, which was a significant increase on Oblivion, which had about 9. So they increased it by nearly 10 times. But on the remaster you get extra voices as well, so there's a bit more uniqueness while still retaining the original ones for the main characters. Right, I'm just going to see if there's anywhere else. I'll tell you what, we'll fast travel back again. because at some point, you know, Ralis is gonna rally to us. There's got to be another location around here, isn't there? Where am I on here? Anybody know? Current location, just there. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go back and just see if it refreshed it. I'll probably get a dragon, and maybe I'll drop stuff out. Sounded like the same voice as Vilkas. Could be, because you know there's only 70 people in it. Oh look, he's still there. Okay, no postman yet. Let's go back and converse with somebody. Say, go through a door and go back out.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Well, have you got any
the mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. My eternal gratitude and blessings go with you, friend.
Can I steal all your stuff then?
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven.
Well, it's 4 up shop when I came
Plenty
in.
of work in the
I
morning,
open
if you're
doors.
I don't know
Any
what
sign
you
of the
did in those
postman?
mines, but it put a smile on
Right, we're kind of struggling for something to do now.
so happy.
Right, are there any unsupported places we haven't been? Michael J. Goff is the voice of Vilkas. Yeah, I can't remember all the names. I only know a handful of them because I've only got a couple of hands. Very tempted to go there, but they'll probably obliterate me with their. So you know, it's got to be somewhere along here, hasn't there? It's got to be a location, hasn't there? So we go there. Oh, I should have been in sneak mode. Yep, yeah, I should have been in sneak mode. I'll just quickly retire from there, thus disappearing into the misty blue yonder, but probably getting hit by a Morag Tong. There we are. See, I've nearly escaped already. Right, there's got to be something over here. So I would like to get most of the locations. I'm not going to try and present with these characters. I'm just going to do the main parts of the game. So it'll still be a long, serious playthrough. I don't like to do a, let's get rushed through this in 20 episodes. You know, I just kind of play things I enjoy, and if you enjoy it, well, that's wonderful. And if I can give anybody information about some small detail I might know, I'll give that, but there's probably loads of things I don't know. Notably, also has Boetheah, Bolgruff, Archmage, Shalador in the Elder Scrolls Online. Really? Yeah, how many people have played Elder Scrolls Online? I tried about 3 or 4 times now, maybe 5 times. And I've never got on with it. Yeah, these are stronger enemies, so I can't one hit these quite so well. They're rather. I'm not quite sure where I am, but I think you know now. But it's still, a couple of hits, and the guy just falls apart, and then a little one to finish him off. So 3 hits, but that's because this is a higher level area, Solstheim. So don't come here before level 30. You probably get your head ripped off. I won't get that. So yeah, I need to work on some armour, to be honest, because the one thing I'm failing on this character is I haven't really got a high quality weapon. Sorry, armour. I'm usually in the thousands by the time I get to this far. Okay, and at the moment we're just 430 something, so it's not very much. So I need to seriously do some homework. Okay. Yeah, so but once you get to 500, apparently it doesn't make a lot of difference. 3,100 seem to make a difference, but I don't know, maybe it's just subtle. Right, so it's a little bit dull now, sorry about this. Is there nothing at all around this area? It does seem rather empty, doesn't it? But I don't want to stick my head out too much, because I don't want a Morag Tong trying to chop my head off. Talking of which, although they could be just cultists or something. Right, let's have I played the Portal game? I played Portal 1, which is okay. I'm not a massive fan of it. But it's because I'm not great on puzzles, to be honest. I'll have to keep moving forward as I'm doing this, but if any of them becomes aware, they are deadly with their archery. I'm going to pick all this up, but I'll give it to somebody. Don't know why I pick them all up, to be honest. I'm going to stop getting these two because they're just not very much. Right, so yeah, so I'll have to move forward as I'm doing this because otherwise the dagger will miss. So I've got to like judge the speed. And then take them out one by one. I don't need to use the, you know, laughing ghost thing because, you know, it's too easy, isn't it? Same with this one, so just match your speed using your chronometer. Alright, match it. Right, then pull the trigger. Otherwise he'll float gently away by the time the, you know. Right, writ of execution. Well, I didn't even have to read that because I've already destroyed him. So yeah, we're getting pretty deadly. My first attempt at an assassin, you know, properly. I did it with Gollum. I just had a couple of episodes. I think it was 2 or 3 with Gollum, where I was just, you know, seeing if I could do a sneaky character, and that gave me the inspiration to say, yeah, let's try a sneaky character and try and get through the whole game, or most of it. Right, so at the moment it looks like we're not getting anywhere at the moment, so it's a little bit dull, but that's because we've already unlocked most of the stuff here. Could do with finding somewhere where there's not a Kagrumez stone. So let's just check, because I can never remember where that thing is. I think it's somewhere around here. I can never remember where that you know, where the you know, that little beastie thing is. I can never remember where it is. Oh, I'll have a chewing gum now. So sorry, it's got a little bit dull. Why have I got that out? He's kind of perched around somewhere. I probably already bought it. I can never remember. Like some things I can't remember. But somewhere, you know, not far from Neloth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I can't remember. Ah, there he is. So it's in a westerly direction. All right. I think I've already bought this. But he does sell one. So don't kill him or anything like that, or anger him, because this guy sells a Kagrumez stone, but I may have already bought it.
Need something?
I don't want to. So if you want a Nyx hound, because you know everybody does, don't they? Right, it looks like we've already bought it. But you know, he has some somebody's could buy that. All fat, and why not? Okay, so we've already bought it. So this is where you can get one of the Kagrumez stones. Okay.
Safe travels.
To the west of where Neloth is. Right. So at the moment we're waiting because I am, you know, I don't know if there's any other quests I can do. Actually, have I unlocked all these stones? I think I have actually. Let me just check on the journal a minute. Have I think I've already you know, done bending the wheel. So I think I've already done that, where I've unlocked all the things. Anybody remember? Not quite sure. Yeah, we did we defeat? Yeah, we got rid of. He's too weak, basically. Kill the Vikings. So, right, okay, we haven't really got much to do. That's the trouble. I am kind of a little bit light on things left to do, although I am not near really finishing the game, to be honest. As you can see, this one's quite long, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'll fast travel to him. Maybe he's ready. I mean, it's unlikely. Unless the postman catches me on the way. But I think you've got to be away from it, haven't you? So I'll try that one more time. Let's try, say, going over there. Sorry, a little bit slowed down now. Sorry about that. Have I been to Fahlbtharz? That's a good point. Is it that one? At some point, did I go there? How many did I have before I came here? I got 2. Yeah, I had 1. So that was probably from, so I probably didn't get the one from here. So I may have unlocked this but not gone in there. This is a very long one. Yeah, I've discovered it, but I can't remember if I completed it. Because sometimes I accidentally unlock something as I'm going past. This doesn't seem to be aware of me. How unfortunate for him. Thank you. I will, yeah, if somebody can remind me to get rid of all my loot, because I'm a little bit top heavy. Yeah. Right. A nighttime raid. I slid down that one. But basically, if it's daylight, it still wouldn't see me. Although it might. It has been known. Let's wander in, shall we? This is not the way in, is it? Is this the way in? I can't see that light. They may have detected me there. Sorry? No, I missed her. That means ah. I'll try that again. Hang on, how do I get in? I'll tell you what, make it daytime, I can't see a light. It's always a little bit dull. I must go around all the town right in there. It's funny how it all comes to light, you know, doesn't it? I'll just look in here and we'll see if we've explored it. If I have, why didn't I get the stone? I haven't explored it. Okay, here we go then. So this should last a while, shouldn't it? So this could give us the last one. Yeah, apparently there. From what I know since I've done this, if you go to, oh, we haven't been to an Inchik thing. Oh God, I don't know if I ever want to go back there. But there's one in Nachuk, whatever it is. Yeah, this one. There's one in the Chardak, which I think is in one of the tower things. So it's a little bit awkward to get to. So I might not have done that one. I may not have found that because it's kind of well hidden, that one. Just see where I am on the map a minute, just so I know where I need to go. Right, there should be a one in here. I don't know why I did the heavy blow there. Oh good, some killing at last. Seems so long. This is the one that's a little bit wonky when you go in. Oh, second thought, they didn't drop my stuff off. Sorry. How'd you go? Sorry, I forgot to drop my stuff off. You don't go into a dungeon fully laden, do you? Right, let's go back. Now, my house, I think I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop it all in Raven Rock. Alright? Stupid, I know, because normally I would... So I'd have to pick that up at some point.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got another letter from Ralis, but this is the last thing I'm delivering for.
Not if you want to collect a lot of stuff, yeah.
Too much for me. Looks like that's it.
Oh yeah, now what should we do? Should we do Fahlbtharz another time, or should we do it now? Or should we carry on with that quest? Because
if you're looking for the East Empire Company, they've been gone for over 100
Actually, I might deconstruct it, actually. If you don't mind, I'll do a little bit of deconstruction. I'll be as quick as I can. Yours dream, your call. Thank you, Joe. Very kind of you. But well, normally I wouldn't store anything in here. Right, but let's see if we can deconstruct something. I'm not going to use the extra boost at the moment. So these are ordinary type boosts. So let me see if there's anything I can disenchant. If there's nothing to disenchant, all those items that I picked up I can throw away. Basically, but what I'll do for a minute, to save time, we'll just put it all in this box. Because we don't need them. So I'm going to keep the Bow of Shadows, because that might come in handy. So we'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. And we'll get rid of that one. I'll keep the Ahzidal ones. But basically anything I don't need, I normally keep these two. And the enchanting ones. So all the enchanting ones I keep, and that one. But anything else which is no enchantments on, we'll get rid of. I'm going to keep that for now. These are my smithing and alchemy ones. I tend to keep them on me. It just saves a lot of time for me. That could come in handy. Actually, I should be aware of using these. Right, okay, so I'm just thinking it a minute. Cost. I'll keep all those rings on me, but I'm just going to get rid of anything which hasn't got an enchantment on. But I like to keep these because these are good for prices, carrying stuff. Yeah, handy for different things. So I'll have to drop all that. I don't like having to drop stuff in different locations. I like to keep it all in one location, to be honest. But it's easy to hurry. Yeah. I'll probably drop that one. I could keep them, they're not weighing much. But all the ores and stuff, jugs, anything like that, I'll keep these. Oh, I don't need that. Lockpicks, that. Silver ore. I'll keep a torch, keep that. So we're 320. Why have I got so much stuff on me? Let me get rid of that one. Oh, that's a special one. Right, I can get rid of these. I think we looked at those to be, yeah. So we can drop that one. The source map I don't need. Oh no, might be another one. I haven't even unlocked many of the treasure maps, to be honest. Right, but down to 327. That's because I've got some extra things, like the. Trying to think of something else I can drop. Any ideas, anybody? Maybe I'll drop that one. Oh yeah, this is my one-handed one. Yeah, so I keep these two, one for one-handed, one for Well, yeah, so that we do even more damage. I don't want to show off, but I kind of do. Right, that one can go in there. But I think that'll do. Don't want to take all day doing it. Alright, so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit that like and subscribe button. If I can chew it with a song or two, or you know, a quick joke. I will now should we do Fahlbtharz, although that's going to be a significant stream, so it would probably be better if we do this one. So I'll do Fahlbtharz another time, because that takes quite a while to go through, whereas this one we're like 3/4 of the way through it. Alright, so I hope you don't mind. If you do mind, please let me know, and I'll sellotape it to my left ear hole. Sorry, did I say sellotape it to my left ear hole? Oh, well, no, he's not here now. So it's Claw Dius. Let's look at number 23. With his one good eye. Right, is it better with or without? Aha, I see dead people, yes. Now, which is best, that or that? God, difficult choice between the two. Kind of different times of day it seems to be different. Right, the Journal of Ralis, volume 23. Lord Ahzidal demands more blood. I give it willingly. So he's killing them. I give it willingly. The hired men have somewhat pitiful souls, so it sometimes takes several of them to achieve the desired effect. Although I shouldn't be saying like that. It should be Ralis saying it. I won't be writing anymore. There is no need. The time has come to awaken the master and bring him to the fate he reserves. So finally we find out that these people are dying intentionally for his own purposes. I'll just take the septums for now. There's a lusty Argonian maid. You know, maybe I'll read that to you one day. I think I've missed an item or two. Do you mean this? Oh, I haven't finished yet, Ghost. Lusty Argonian maid. Wouldn't do that one just now, but if you do want that one read, please let me know. I may be doing the thing that you're asking me to do, Ghost. I've got to locate him. What is it here? Yeah, I've got to get one of his items, but it's not here, is it? I'm pretty sure it's not here, but my memory is pretty fragile. Yeah, I was gonna say it's in the dungeon. Yeah, I knew that, Ghost. I know that. It's I think there's another 3 pieces, so I may have already missed one. Because we've got the boots. We should get. I thought we got one each time we went back, but so I should be able to get them all now. Right, okay. Didn't really matter which way we go here. I won't bother to do that because it's probably not refreshed. Come, my children. There aren't anybody. So, we got any new rooms opening up? No, but we have got to go here. We got to locate Ralis, who's up to no good. We've already done this one, so I'm doing the look, but I'd look just in case you were curious. Ah, what did we do now, eh? Done that one, just checking. Let's go straight to it, shall we? Let's get clairvoyance out. Arm the weapon. Let us check the weapon in case it's run out of juice. It has run out of a little bit of juice. I'm going to use, no I won't. I'll use a lesser one. Alright, and then we'll just check all the others alright in case I need to use a bow of storms. I haven't saved lately, but I did just come through a doorway. So let's get rid of these petty ones a minute. Okay, looks good. Right, let's do a save then. Thank goes. Right, let's see. At the moment, yeah, Necra I will get to at some point. Okay, but I've got to do some serious upgrading with Necra because we're starting to find it a bit of a struggle. And you know, because of all the kind of things that we can, you know, revive from, you know, it's sometimes a bit too much for the game to handle. Ending from my marker, isn't it? Takes a while for it to work all this out, doesn't it? Jax? Well, don't tell me, Ghost. When it comes to the point, I'll ask. Alright? When I need help, I'll ask for it. But yeah, you've got to give me warning. I don't like the way that man's looking at me, do you? I'll give a quick flash of the torch, you may not notice though. God, I love that sound. Oh, you turn auto. Yeah, I generally keep them on just in case I've accidentally not saved for the last half an hour. So I tend to keep it on and I have it on 5 minutes. So if you go into the inventory within 5 minutes, it will save it. And I tend to have it on as a safeguard in case I make a mistake, to save me going all the way back to the beginning. Okay, Ghost. Thank you. I'll try and let that sink in. Oh, tough luck. Oh yeah, good point. Good point. And somebody could subtly, you know, even there's a bright light here. You, I'm here. How? Can you not see me, Mr. Death? Oh, good, but it's still one hit. So it wasn't good enough to avoid that one. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm deadly, but we're pretty deadly. Ish. Bless you. I've done that one. Right, okay, just testing. Right, okay, they're all down here. Chat lag is fun. Yes, it's great fun, isn't it, NJ? Right, I'm just going to tastefully move around the back of them and slay them one at a time. Making this a very, you know, seeing as he is looking at him, the trouble is he's moved right in front of me there. But he's still not going to know. Oh, what's going on here then? He's not quite sure, that one. So while he's being totally unsure and walking about, do you want me to put an end to your misery? Because basically that was easy. How did I get this person to be so strong? Well, you'd have to watch all my previous episodes. Aha! I think I've already been there. Right, is there anywhere new here? So we've already got that. I will check though, just in case there's a, you know, I can't remember precisely how all this works, because you know, we're already, you know, haven't done it that many times. That's because I concentrated on one character only for my entire first 10 years or whatever. I concentrated on one character only, and a little bit of fun on the Xbox with some mods. So that's why, it's only since I've been doing these newer builds that I've actually, some of the things have started to sink in from my past, which I've probably forgotten. That's probably all the previous ones. The Cloak of Precognition. Right, a little while before I get in my wheelchair to get on my YouTube app on my TV, I saw on my iPad You were on Skyrim, so got in here. Hello. Hello, Kyle. Nice to see you, Kyle. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're getting on great. So thanks for coming in, Kyle. Thank you very much. You lost your cloak of precognition when I sent it to the cleaner. What's the cloak of precognition? I don't know if I've got the cloak of precognition. Right, have I missed the turning? I think I may have missed the turning. Have I missed the turning somewhere? Might have done. Hi Ray, Ghost and NJ, doing well, just relaxing. Okay. I think we've already been up there. So if, you know, if anybody knows, right, okay, this is the new area here. Right, so what I tend to do is do this very quickly. Because, you know, I'm not happy about these. Because this, I think, shuts you in. Oh look, that got confirmed. Right, basically, these guys here might attack me. It all depends on what I do here. One does one and one does the other, doesn't it? So let's try that. No. It's already on there. So if you do this one, it does one of them, I think. Great. It just takes us back. So it's a bit pointless, really. And the other one is something else by the look of it. But, oh, why? But, eh? Oh, but why did it get lost? Someone stole it, I guess. Tells of future things, right, okay. Oh, right, okay. I was almost frightened then. Aha! I wasn't expecting that. Right, okay. Yeah, it's a good idea to go into here and I can see it better then. Right, ready? It does take a while, you can... I don't know if it'll go the other way. Right, ready? Do it just before. We've done a bit before that, to be honest. Right, let me read what it's saying, everybody. Must be you got a cloak of precognition, have you? Have a go. Alright, let's do a quick save. Right. Got a fish there. So that's one of the things. Right, so if I pull that. Oh God, I can't believe I just... Did I just do that? Did I just do that? I did, didn't I? Sorry. Feel free to bathe me in cloaking oil. Nice place, I visited it once. It's in Oblivion. You know, you've got Chaden Hall and then you've got Clifford's. Yeah, never mind. Right, does that mean I've got to do that twice? Because, you know, I'm trying to be less thick on this. So far it's not working. I'll try doing 2 fishes in the hope that it fulfills my wishes. It does fulfill my wishes. I can't believe I actually worked that out with my own front teeth. That's just in case you wake up, Sonny. Alright, Ahzidal's armour. Excellent. Beautiful stuff. Right, okay, we got that. So we just need the helmet and the gloves. Unless my memory has totally failed me. Yep, it failed me. I ought to kill these, shouldn't I? That might have done it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you were... I thought you were sleeping. Yeah, you can get... Normally you can't get this, but... Although maybe you can. Right, so that goes down there, alright? So we're all done. So I can't believe I did that so quickly. I must be getting better. Is there any way of opening this, by the way? It's the thing I just did, isn't it? Is that another one? Yeah, alright. Oh, so it was... Alright, okay. Oh, there you go. What that man I hate this place when I did a kill. Nice Draugr kills. Yeah, it's basically it's quite easy now, but yeah, when I'm up against the tough guys, it could be a bit difficult, especially Morag. So I just pick it up. Don't need a dwarven dagger. That's the one thing in all my plays I've never really bothered with is dwarven items. So watch out for the dwarven warrior one day. Unless the Elder Scrolls comes out magically. I'll put the torch away as soon as there's inflammable liquid below. But you know, that's not going to happen, is it? Let's be fair, it's not going to happen. Not a month of... Right, this could be tricky, this one. Right, okay, have we got any clues which could lead us to the correct assumption? First we'll get rid of that one. For some reason that took 3 attempts to stab. Alduin is worse compared to Morag. With Morag, at least he's... Yeah, he is, yeah. Yeah, if you know what you're doing against the Ebony Warrior. Yeah, it can be simple, although I can make it look really difficult. You'd be surprised. My first character, he was literally, I spent the whole time just being thrown around. That's because I wasn't dumb enough to use a ward. Right, okay, there's a bird there. Is there any clues to this? I'll tell you what, I'll try and work out my simple brain. I'll try the fishes. I see my simple brain could work this out. No, okay, that didn't work. It seems to get you wherever you are, by the way. I may have made a slight mistake there, but I don't know, I was into fishes at that particular moment. No, that didn't work out. Right, okay, it could be one small fish for one small fish for mankind. Right, okay, I'll have a serious look now at him. There could have been some subtle clue. That could be the clue.
It is time, Ahzidal. Arise!
Big head. What Ahzidal? How many of you think this is going to be any kind of trouble? Come on, let's be fair. Do we really think this is going to be a serious contest between a mad assassin with 300, 400 times damage? Yeah, I'll just get rid of the poor sad people that ruined this department. Before we one-hit that guy. Because, you know, I don't want these stealing my thunder. Oh, that thing did a heavy hit there. 28 times, you know, 100 and something. Pretty significant amount. Another sad person. He's living off his pension. No offence to anybody who's living off a pension. I am living off a pension. So I know how it is. But I just keep appearing, apparently. Oh yeah, I like to take out the nidlings first. Because I don't like nidlings interrupting me in my time of kills. I like my kill to be a one shot. Deadly anesthetic. Right, looks like they just keep on coming then. So let's just get rid of him, because then he's resurrecting everyone. I'll do a light blow. That did it. Apparently 36 times, whatever was on this weapon. Pretty deadly. Thank you, Ahzidal. I'll take the dagger as a memento of his stupidness. Shame about the miners. Well, 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 if it isn't the Meister himself. Right, before we talk to him, I'm going to save. I'm going to go over that one. Alright. Then I'm going to find the gloves. Because somewhere here should be some gloves. Now, is it through here? Auckland stone. Ultimately, that might be as good as what I have, but it's still worth a nice little bit of money considering. But I won't take the rest. Alright, now is the gloves here. That's what I'm trying to work out, is where the gloves are. I'm going to have a complete set. Right, okay, so that leads to here. But first of all, I'm going to go in here and see if the gloves are in here. We may need these. I'll tell you that's worth a bit. Yeah, the Elven Gilded Armour. I think it's the Elven one. It's the highest of the Elven armours. And you can go very seriously high level with that particular armour. That's a good one to, you know, take a long way up to the top. Right, so we're trying to find the gloves. So I'm just going to have a look around here. I don't know if it's in that. I don't think so. It's probably just a storeroom deposit. So you're enjoying it. I'm having fun. Yeah, a bit too shiny, yeah. So I'll be enjoying these streams. So probably I'll carry on with Necro when I've done this, but we're not near to finishing the game. But I'm going to do the main parts of the game, and yeah, with quite a few of the ones in between. Apparently that didn't work. I'll just hit it. And sometimes you just don't want to know it, does it? Yeah, I don't think it'd be in there somehow. Right, so let's flick this switch then, and what is it up here? I'm going to go up here a minute. Hopefully I don't get shut out, because I want those gloves, and they are somewhere. So I'm just going to risk the torch a minute. Ah, what have we got here? Some secret treasure. Yeah, yeah, it probably is the exit, but I can't remember because I've only ever done it, you know, a couple of times. I'm not actually sure 100% where each piece is, but I know it's in. We've done the trap one, so yeah, that's the exit. Oh, where's the word wall actually? That's a word wall. Let's get a word wall. Ah, come and give me your word. You might notice that I don't really use the word, you know, the actual shouts that much. That's because a lot of the time I'm tending to be constructing my own. Alright, so yeah, I think Morag has got a few of them. Go to a wall and you should still get it, yeah. Oh yeah, I still get it. Uh-oh. Oh dear, what have I done? Right, okay, let's go back out again. So I can find it, that is. Right, where is it? Right, I've got to find out where I came from now. I'll work out, use your simple brain. There. I think it's in one of these rooms up here. There are several rooms up here, and I think one of them leads to it. I just can't remember which one. One of these levels. Yeah, it's in one of these, and I can't remember which one it's in. Well, that was one of them. That was the boots, I think. So I just want to try and find that one, because I had a feeling that I'd missed one when I came down. So it could well be in there. There could be a switch here somewhere. We've done that one. It could well be what this one is. Hang on. Yes. Ah, right, okay, I managed to work it out. God, it's a miracle. So it's a living miracle, I tell you. Yeah, I had a feeling when I came down here that we hadn't unlocked everything. Because, you know, there were several still shut. So I missed that. So it should be in one of these. But I am. I've been down there, I think. So yeah, it's in one of these. I've got to remember how to do it now. They do like their puzzles, don't they? Ah, there it is. Right, okay, there's the gloves. Okay. So yeah, I missed that the first time. Now, so that's where it is. So now we should have all 4 pieces. Alright, so we have that one there, we have the boots, we have the gauntlets, and we have the helmet, and we have these 2 here. They, yeah. These 2 here are the 2 different things. You can choose either, you know, you can have both of these on if you want. So you can put that one on, put that one on. That gives you, sorry, not that one, that one. This gives you 2 spells that we haven't had before. But you can only do 1 at a time. Alright, so this gives you two new kind of powerful spells. Alright? But when you put all these 4 on, okay, and it could be, you know, and you can have that on as well. You can take one of these off, okay, and use that. That still works. Okay, I'll just prove it to you. So if you go to Enchanting now, alright, so I'm on 90, okay, because I put them on. These are people that don't know. So if I took one of those off, alright, it's still 90, but that's because we still got 4 on, okay. Alright, but if we take one of those off now, so that we haven't got 4 on, now we're 80. So you're adding an extra 10 to your enchanting, you know. So extra 10 is a nice big increase, because, you know, if you're doing 10% ones, they're going to be 20%. At least I think that's how it works. But you can just wear this and it still works. Okay, you got to pick 4, okay, or you can pick this, but you must have at least one of those for it to work. Okay, so now we can do much better enchanting. We can kind of double it. I think that's how it works. You know, if you're doing 10 at the moment, you should be able to do 20. I think so. And if you get the boost as well, you should be able to go even higher again. I've got up to, I think it's like 46 think it's 45 or 46% on the anniversary edition or special edition. If you I've got to work this out now because I've got to get out. Yeah, I think you can only wear you can only have 4. Okay, so if you don't have 4, then it's no good. So if you've got more than 1 or whatever, I didn't know actually that having 5 cancelled it goes. All I know is you had to have 4 things. So obviously, you know. Right, just see if this leading out a minute. I'm trying to find my way out of here. Hang on. So I've kind of lost now. Hang on. I've got to work out where we went last. Let me see. Did we go in here and go there and then go right? So we've got to go back out. Right, hang on. I've got to find a way out now. It's probably up, isn't it? Sorry about this, everyone. But I know it's a little bit of a complicated dungeon. Well, it is for a poor person like what I am. Right, which is the door we got to go down? Oh heck. Should be that one. Okay. Let's just tarry forth. And then down there, I think that's right. Should be down there. So we should keep going down. Elder Scrolls set needs to show the, what's that, the tracks. Then we go down here. So don't forget that one with the walls where you got to pull the things, and each one unlocks another door in another area. So that's the why that gloves one can be a bit tricky to find, because you know you may just think it's blocked off, and there's no other way of doing it. Oh yeah, I didn't work this one out, did I? So there is something missing, isn't there? Yeah, it's the helmet. Yeah, we haven't got a helmet. There's like a normal helmet as well. Right, what was it for this then? Anybody know? I must admit, I can't remember what this one is. Anybody know? Is it one of those that's hiding behind something? Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was a bit, you know, when I went before, I thought, well, hang on, I don't think I've got the gloves or the other bit yet, so I knew I was missing at least one. Takes a while to get through here. Look, they speed this up in the next one. That's what I mean. I didn't get nothing now. Right. Okay. No, I haven't. No. Right. So let's talk. Ralis, hello, Ralis. How are you?
Oh God! What happened? What have I done?
Well, it looks like you've aroused something which has killed everything. Oh, you did it? What's going on?
I don't remember. Ever since I got here to Kolbjorn, I've heard whispers, voices, thoughts, imaginings.
Maybe it's Ahzidal.
They've only gotten louder since I've stayed. Pounding, driving. A couple of times I blacked out.
What old maze this is.
It was just before the Draugr woke up.
But did you kill the minders? And so it looks like something took over his kind of mind and he killed them in a state of madness.
I don't know. Maybe. It's what he wanted. He just needed their energy.
I
don't know. I hope I did.
Rouse himself.
But maybe I... Please, You have to believe me.
I'm going to believe him, because I think last time I did this, I punished him. What would an assassin do in this occasion? Would he assassinate him or let him go free? Give me your thoughts while I think this out. I'll have a little drink while you're thinking. Hopefully it's not too long you've got to wait. So I'll have a little drink in a minute. Yeah, I think you're right, Go. It looks like the thing kind of, needed the stuff, and why you would want to go along with it, I don't know. I don't particularly want him as a follower. Yeah, it is a bit confusing, Vicky, because, there's a few things to find in here, and, they're shotgun puzzles.
What happened?
Right,
what have I done?
Well, I'm an assassin, so I might just kill him. Yeah, I think an assassin would kill him.
You can't.
Yeah, I don't want you to follow. No, you've been very naughty. Killed the miners. I didn't like the miners, but basically you're wasting your time. On second thoughts, I may not be wasting my time. He may cut me down. Good job I got my good job I was able to press that button before he decimated me with his own nimbleness. Well, I'm going to take an elixir of regeneration just in case. Then I am going to one-shot him with just something. It could be a little bit on the nasty side, generally, like 138, because we don't take no chances, do we? Then I better take something to refill my health before it falls asleep. I'm very tempted to paralyze it. It's a bit late now, I've already done it. Basically, what a horrible man he is. I probably did. Should I do a light blow or a heavy blow? I think it would have been better to let him go and become a drunk. Well, I think as an assassin, I think I would, it'd be my duty to do it. I do like duty. I make sure I grab it every year. I've already done like one of those. What am I wearing? Light armour? 26 points, 27. It's not very much, is it? Just in case he... I'll tell you what. I'll make doubly sure by putting this on. Because I have something for everything. And maybe I'll just take a potion. Just in case. Yeah, maybe a stronger one. Your call. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, an assassin probably would kill, wouldn't it? He's not going to be very forgiving, especially after everybody... Is he dead? I think he's dead. Oh, thought he was dead then. Well, that's how I had a one-shot then. And, I wanted his stuff anyway. Okay, well, at least I confronted him. Sorry, Ralis, but you double-crossed me in the end, and you killed all these innocent people who I don't particularly care about. But I may have, been, one of those could have been my ex. Oh, sorry, sir, but you are ready for the picking. Oh, what a tool he is. Oh, I think you lay on his head. Right, well, that's the end of that then. Did we get a black book or something? Oh, there. Am I changing my voice? Right, okay, I think we've finished now then. Well, I suppose I'd better go home then. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. Did I get that? I probably did, didn't I? A filter? I don't want a filter. I've already got one. I hope you enjoyed that. Well, that was one hit. Eventually, it took me several attempts. Right, okay, we have a black book here. Can we possibly finish a black book? I've done that, haven't I? I'll just check it in case it refilled. It didn't, but I'll just check it. Right, let me look around because there could be something just wandering around here. Right, I'll just check. Yeah, I have the mask, Ahzidal's mask. Okay, I have the 4 pieces. Oh, we haven't got the helmet. Did I get the helmet? That's the point, I didn't get the helmet. Wait a minute. Yeah, because I didn't get the final... I didn't get that final one with the 2 puzzle things. Oh, crikey, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, everyone. If anybody would like to, you know, before I get there, could anybody like to enlighten me on... I left it beyond the bars, yeah, sorry about that. I can't help it, my brain can't work as efficiently as the rest of the world. Right, it's this one, isn't it? Right, right, let's see, let's have a look around. It's going to be like behind something, or, you know, some kind of message on a wall, message in a bottle. Message in the bottle. If anybody sees it, please let me know. Is it the one that's in the other room? There's like a room and then another room on the other side. Is that the one? Is that it? Anybody see what the answer to this one is? Wait a minute, is there one that goes up? Oh, is it this one where... Is it the one where there's 2 different things? So you have to unlock. And you set those right and then it tells you what it is that right? If you could help me, please, because so it's fish. I mean, is it this one with the fish and the fish, or whatever it is? Actually, they both turn in. Oh. Yeah, it was 2 fishes. I think I did 2 fishes and 2 birds, so it could be a bird and a fish. Anybody? I would sincerely like your help. You can't hear. Hang on. Well, I've reset it. It's got 2 birds. So that says 2 birds. So have we got to do 2 birds? Well, I think the 2 birds one is the thing, isn't it? So if anybody can help me. There's still no sound. Let me check my phone. Hello Ray, can you hear me? Hello? Ah, you're right, good. Hello? Oh, it's coming out on here now. It's coming out now on here. Let me refresh it. Right, let me just refresh it a minute, just to check. Pause that. Just to make sure. Okay, let's just see what's happening. Are you there, Raymond? Yeah. Are you there? Yeah. Right, okay, well apparently I am on there. Sound is coming out, so try refreshing it. Could you try refreshing it? Apparently it is going through, alright? I'll just... Still nothing. Alright, you might have to restart. Let me just check. Ah. Right, okay. What about that? Is that working now? That might be making it sound a lot louder. Let me just get my charger a minute, 'cause it's starting to get a little bit low. Is that better? It's very faint. Right, it should be a lot louder now. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, I must have... Yeah, I had a look to see if it was pulled out, and
Sorry about that. Sorry,
I had a look to see if it was pulled out, and it wasn't. So I presumed it couldn't have been that, but it looks like, yeah, sometimes we just pull it out a little bit and it seems to switch. Right, okay. So we've got to work out how to get into that other room. So anybody know what it is? Just have to turn up the controller mic one. I may have turned that controller mic one right down. Yeah, so how do I get in there? A fish? I can't see anything that's showing it, can you? So I'll just have to just, you know. Well, in that case, I'll do, what? It's 2 birds, 2 eagles, 2 whales, so it's got to be the 2 snakes. Okay, I'll work that out in my own simple brain. How did I manage that? Right, it's got to be that. There we go. Okay, so it's simple trilogy. So as you can see, thanks. So there's actually even more than I thought. So we got that. Alright, so we can also, so we can wear these 4. We can wear any 3 of these. We could do those. I mean, I'll tell you what, let's do say this one. Alright. So that's 2 of the armors. And 2 of, although I think it still works because you still have 4 of them. So as long as you've got any 4 of those. Right, okay, we're finally out. Okay. Right then. Now I'll work out where to go from here. Sorry, that's what I'll work out. Sorry about that. Right, then I'll go back to my normal stuff because I just realised I haven't been wearing my normal stuff, which is the kind of best stuff. My best armor. Right, okay, so I've got to work out where to go now. If anybody could help me out with where to go. Okay, sorry about that everyone. Right, we need the kind of exit out. Right, okay, here we go. Sorry about that everyone. It took a while for my head to mentally get around that. Is it moving slightly different? Yeah, sometimes this can happen. Hello. Right, okay, let me pull this out. I got a feeling this they can't do a thing that plugs in, and it's anybody know why that is? They can't do a thing that plugs in and doesn't work loose. That's because they do cheap manufacturing products which don't work basically. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so yeah, we got a problem with apparently this. I've only got to touch it now and apparently it falls apart. So that's, unfortunately, things are not made to last. That's because they want you to keep buying them. And on the Switch too, if you're wondering why they didn't fix those, you know, controllers that drift, it's because they don't want them to drift. They want you to keep buying more controllers. So that's why they won't fix these things. Things are not meant to be. So let's open the book, but we might not be able to finish it. Depends how quick I am. Filament and Filigree. So I've got the thing plugged in now. So it could be that every time this thing works loose, it shuts off. Okay, is this the one with? There's a loud noise in the game, is there? Well, there is a thing going over the top, so it could be that. But if it's like a, you know, right, is this the one with the dark? This could be the one with the darkness. So Right, so right, okay, yeah, it didn't light up much, does it? Right, I was very careful I don't. So let me save here just in case. Did I refresh the stream? Right, okay, yeah, why is it? Whenever we, you know, why is it we're in the, I don't know, how many generations is this that we've been able to do broadcasting and they still can't do it reliably enough? I don't know about you, but I think they still can't do it reliably enough. It does seem to be rather lacking, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but I think they still can't do it reliably enough. It does seem to be rather lacking. I don't know about you, but I thought. Oh, you meant that? Oh right. Oh, okay. But yeah, it doesn't seem to light up very well, does it? I don't know. It just seems to be very dim at the moment. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Has my audio been... yeah, I usually turn the effects down because they can be quite loud. Yeah, the ambience is off. Your stream is okay, alright. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't light up much, does it? Right, so if we go up here, we've got one of these. So we just have to do these scry things. Alright, look in the pods because they will have, you know, potions and things. Some new books which comes with it. I'll probably take that because that's, you know, but I won't take anything else because I won't be able to carry much. Right, and then I'm just going to go back down, just check that there isn't anything else. You see, yeah. So this could be a skill book, yeah. It's just like a skill book, looks like we've already picked it up. So if you see anything that's above 50, around that 50 mark, then you know that's a skill book, but you all know that, don't you? Right, okay, so that's all there is. Let's go back up here. Some of these are quicker than others. Right, now I'll take that off. YouTube decided to cut your sound off but not muted. Okay, yeah, it goes like that sometimes. Yeah, and this is where... Yeah, this, unfortunately, there's a bug in this game where you can sometimes come here and when you go back out of here to your normal game, it keeps taking away your health. If you get that problem, okay, where your health is constantly going down, come back to this one, put a torch on so that it stops, and then back out again, and then that should stop it. Alright, so now we have to go over there and kill the dreadful beings. So I might do the special skill one here. So you see, every time I go out of the light, you see, that happens. So what I would do is just check. So we're going to use Laughing Ghost, and then we'll instantly put a torch on. So we'll do, say, that one there. Okay. Because he's almost deadly. Then we'll do that one. Okay, and then these things light the way apparently, and if you stay in the light. So yeah, this is where you need this torch. So, but what I'm going to do, first of all, try and pick up stuff. Health dropping, yeah. So as I say, this is a place where this visual effect could linger. So if you get that effect, do what I said. Come out of this book with a lit torch. Or come in here, light your torch, and then go back in. Okay, but basically, if you're in the dark, you will lose health. If you're in the light, you won't. Right, I'm just checking that I haven't missed anything. Watch out for the whoops. No, I'm just checking where I came from, because I can't remember where I come from now. Yeah, it doesn't exactly show, do it? Right, that's where I came in. Okay, just orientate myself. All right. Ah, so this is the one. I thought it was the Sallow Regent. It starts off a bit dark, but you know, my memory is not great. Oh yeah, I forgot about the light. How blocky then. So you got to be a bit careful to slowly get rid of your health. So to put this on quick and quickly heal yourself while you've got the chance, because it goes down pretty quick. Okay, then do this. And sometimes they leave something, sometimes they don't. But yeah, because it's so dark, and these torches are not very good. So, yeah. I told you glass cannon. Yeah, those... I thought those things up above were things you had to destroy, so I was shooting at them, but apparently they just light the way, apparently. Or am I wrong on that? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you can use, anything, any kind of light, really. Oh, I may have given away my position. But don't worry, I can easily get myself out of that by just disappearing, like this, waiting till he calms down, which means I'll lose my health, but hey. Right, he's obstructed, but not now. And then we quickly put this on, and then refill our health. So a little deadly here, be careful. And switch, you know, especially if you've got a lot of switch buttons, you know, which can easily switch. Yeah, candlelight's a good one because it stays on, basically. But we're not a magical character, so I'm not going to use candlelight, because I want to stick with, you know, our character that we've chosen. If we're not using magic, then we're not using magic. As simple as that. I'm trying to do builds which are more specific to a certain type of build. That's why I don't use certain things that most people probably would. Yeah, well, I'm just trying different ways of playing this game and seeing if I can still come out successfully, basically. And you know, and I learned something from it in the process, whether that's possible or not. So that's why I'm doing it. It's purely an exercise. I'll admit I'm taking a little bit of a risk because you know, I'm doing it before I really understood each kind, but it's just an experiment which is going well on this one. Okay, so if you get that thing, if you come out of here and you're losing health, come back in here, put a torch on or use a starlight or whatever, and then go back out again, and then you should get rid of it, because I got stuck on that about 3 or 4 times on my original character. So I was on master level, so I had to be really careful what I did, because I was you know, constantly using health. And while I was trying to climb the 4 peaks of Solstheim, trying to get to one of them, actually died trying to reach it because I couldn't. I keep getting off the horse, and when I got off the horse, it was such a sheer drop, I kept falling off and dying. Okay, so let's finish this book. So I finished just about right, didn't I? And then see what we have for a choice. Let's see, what would an assassin do? So yeah, the secret of protection. I take half damage for 30 seconds. That's tempting. The secret of Arcana. Spells cost no magicka. Can you really go wrong with a sneaky character? It seems to just work. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I must admit. I've done a sneaky archer, like you know, a kind of fairly sneaky armor, where I put a bit, you know, a little, you know, a good bit into sneak, about halfway, and been a deadly archer. So you know, but I hadn't tried it with that. So that one, you know, I think I'm probably going to do this one. Power attacks cost no stamina, so I could possibly do that. Or I take half damage. Actually, I might do that one because I do take a bit of damage. Yeah, archery is a bit. Yeah, I think archery and assassin is quite overpowered, isn't it? Alright, so don't forget, keep this torch up at all times, make sure your health is full, and then when you leave here, you should not get your health drained. Because the reason why I thought I was getting my health drained was because it was the vampires. When I faced a vampire, I thought that maybe it was that effect had stuck on, where they were continuing, you know, sapping my energy. So I thought it was that, so I didn't actually work out how to do that. And then I came back here one day and just to check that I got everything from each area, which I had, and then I found it stopped when I came out because I put my torch on. So now I do believe we just go out, don't we? Or do we just go down? I can't remember. I think this is the way out now, isn't it? Right, okay, so we just go back out. Quick saving, of course. I'll just say that one. And all we've got to do now is go out. So that's the quick way out. Okay, I managed to do that fairly quickly. Some of them are quite short. Right, so we finished Kolbjorn Barrow. I can now enchant stuff to a higher level. Okay. So now I have the 4 Ahzidal items and I have the rings. So there you go. So as I say, you can choose which one you want. You can either wear the 4 sets of armour, which is what I normally do. So I usually put this set next to my enchanting table, depending on what house you have or what configuration you have, and then the others I usually put in my box. But you could wear a ring and 3 of those if you want. But to get the effects of all of them, so if you want, you know, if you want to use this to have a chance of paralysing, you know, then also wear this one with the others. You know, each one does different effects. But if you want the, you know, the enchanting plus 10%, yeah, it's 10%, not plus 10. So if you got, say, you know, if you're doing 20 enchanting, you know, that's going to give you 10%, which would be another 2, which, although it's not a lot, you times that by 4 items, and that's 8%. So it's a nice little chunk extra. All right. Okay, so that's that for today. I think that'll probably do. Let me grab that. So we've finally done that. All we need to do is find the missing locations. And maybe, yeah, it was a little bit noisy, was it? Sorry about that. Sorry about, yeah, I think it's like they just don't make anything last. I mean, some of these things you pay ridiculous amounts of money. It's like TVs. You know, do they last years? What they, unless you perk heavy armor, yeah. Basically, everything you have has got a built-in sell-by date. Basically, and the reason why they do smart TVs is because they want you to use the apps. Okay, all right, and the apps will only be, you know, updated for a certain amount of time. So they all have a shelf life. So after a few years with your TV, you'll find it won't update anymore because it's out of date, and that's to make you buy a new TV. So everything is made these days to have a redundancy so you can buy more. That's because the rich people are not happy enough with what they're earning so far. They want to earn even more because they're a greedy bunch of gits who all own the whole world, and all the politicians in every country are in the pockets of all the people that have got money, basically, which is why they give us terrible food. And probably, you know, I don't know if this is true, but I would say maybe some of the reason why you get food in America which is of poor quality, or they add chemicals which can damage you, is maybe they want their big pharma people to sell more drugs and make you have more operations and stuff. So it's all geared towards making money with very little thought about us normal people who are the ones that actually create their wealth, which I think is pretty shocking and disgusting myself. But let's not end on a cheery, you know, an unhappy note. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope right. So this is my last stream for about a week, maybe a bit longer. but they said that the next day I can take off the special protective thing, which is like see-through. Chemical, steroids, herbicide, but yeah, you name it, it's in everything. Everything you eat contains something which damages your health, practically, unless you grow your own stuff. Even if you just buy fruit, you know, there's chemicals on that which you should wash off, but yeah, most people don't wash it off, do they? Because they don't think about it. But some countries are worse than others. Some are, in the EU, they're a little bit hotter on not allowing those dangerous chemicals. Okay, thanks very much, Ghost. Thank you everybody for coming in today. I don't think I've missed anybody, so let me quickly just have a look, because let me very quickly look. I just want to make sure I am. Oh, Adoran Fan. Sorry, hello to Adoran Fan. Sorry I missed you, Adoran Fan. Sorry you heard that little bit at the end. That's the kind of thing you don't want to hear, isn't it? Is us complaining. But, you know, we have a sorry life, don't we? Trying to make these people rich. So, howdy Adoran Fan. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Chemical steroids. Oh, you were saying about the steroids. So I think that's everybody. I don't think I've missed anybody. I got Vicky down. Yeah, I got Vicky down because Vicky was in quite early. So I think I've got everybody. So thank you all for coming in. Thanks, Adoran Fan, for coming in. I really missed you. I really did. Thanks, Ghost57. Thanks, Ghost, because without you, I'd find it more difficult to do any of these. And even on the games that you know, maybe you aren't thinking of getting, you still help me on it. So thanks very much for all your help. Always matters to me. It really does. Thank you, Vicky, my viewer. It's always nice to have you, Vicky. So it's nice to have you in the conversations as well. Really nice. Thank you, NJ. NJ's trying to help me out when Ghost isn't. So thank you, NJ. Really appreciate it, guy. And you also had an IOP, so you understand what I've got to go through. Which, yeah, hope you know. I'm not too nervous about it. Thank you to Fahlbtharz as well. Thank you, Fahlbtharz. Really appreciate you coming in. Organic food scam for high price. Yeah, everything's. They lie to you basically. But you know, when you read a label for any food item, clothes, whatever, don't believe it, because they're trying to make you buy something. So they go, oh yeah, this has got scientifically proven. You know, any label that says scientifically proven, or you know, does this, does that. Don't take any notice of it. Research it yourself and find out from people who eat healthily, because they're trying to sell your product, nothing else. Thank you to NeptuneScape. It's a cheerful one, isn't it, today? Thank you, NeptuneScape, for coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you to Queen Keogh. Thank goodness we're not upsetting Queen anymore. At least I hope not. Have a good day, Queen. Thank you to Kyle. Kyle, I hope you enjoyed it today. Hope you got a little bit of fun out of that. Adoran Fan. Well, we did a little bit more on the arena. Okay, so we've gone up another couple of levels, I think. You'll be you don't have to pray for me, NJ. It's not you know, it's not a heart operation. It's just an eye. They literally make a very small incision, get rid of the old one, and pop in a new one, basically. Alright, and then I don't know where they stitch it up or super glue it or something. It takes 20 minutes. All I've got to do is stay there with my eye closed open. You know, so basically I just go in a state of nothingness. And yeah, and basically, you know, it was over very quickly. In fact, it took 3 hours just to do a 20-minute session, because they're probably, you know, like, I think they give you something which kind of deadens the eye, so you've got to wait 45 minutes for that to do, which could be the boring bit, which is why Jess is probably going to wander off with the person taking me there, which is my ex, which is, thank you very much for helping me out. And basically they're going to probably shoot off for 3 hours, because I'll be just shuffled from queue to queue. So basically there'll be an hour waits in between, basically, so it's going to be a little bit dull in between, so I might take something interesting to look like one of my own videos. So I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody, and guess what, I'll see you later. Thank you all for coming in today. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new, if you want to carry on with seeing a bit more of Claw Dius, the vicious assassin, only because of how he started in the game, which was basically he was robbed and left. I'm talking about myself. So if you want to see more we will get to Necra someday when this character finishes. Alright, thank you all for watching, see you all next time, and the sun's come out and everything's happy, and I'll see you probably Tuesday week. So the next scheduled one for Elder Scrolls Oblivion will be on the 24th, if everything's going well. Okay, if it's not, I'll delay it a little bit more. Alright, so you won't see me at all next week. I'll be convalescing after, because it might give me a headache. It might be sore, so I just gotta get over that bit. But apparently, only after about a week, it should all settle down, and I should be seeing far better than I was before. At least I hope so. And then they're gonna do the other one some other day, which will probably be a few weeks later. Bye for now, and have a great one, everybody. I hope you have an enjoyable day and a great weekend. Alright, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, because you guys deserve special treatment. So happy Father's Day to everybody. Jess has brought round a lovely balloon. So I won't show you yet because it's not Father's Day, but she brought me around a nice big balloon which is standing on a little thing and it goes right up to the ceiling nearly. And I've got some presses on there, some cards that I can open, so I'll have a nice gentle Sunday afternoon on my own. I don't know, I was thinking of doing a stream, but I probably won't. I'll probably just relax. Ready for the next week, so no outside. Okay, seeing as it's sunny, I might, I don't know, might go for a walk today or tomorrow. I'll probably go and do my little bit of exercise. Okay, have a lovely day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll try and find some missions, because I'm a little bit short on missions with our guys, so I'll pop around see if I can find a mission or two ready for next time. Alright, bye for now, and I'll see you later. Bye everyone, have a great day. Bye for now, bye. Sorry about the sound problem earlier on. And thanks for all the good wishes, everybody. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Every little bit of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.